So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. So Joyce was one of the highest knockout ratios in the heavyweight division. Swing and a miss with the hook. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, so you're sweating, and you're getting on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just hit it there.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than you think.
That uppercut had to hurt. Straight right hand. Once he dropped his gloves, he got caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has... Juggernaut back in a huge fight again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Oh, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Hook misses. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
This may do it. It's all coming to an end. He had his moment. Has it gone by?
Got caught reaching on the jump. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
Stumbling around in potholes. Defense failed them. And down goes ice cold. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Nice counter shot. Right hook catching air. No rest for the weary. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. This fight has a real good flow to it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Catch and shoot. And he just missed with that left jab. Straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well done with that counter shot. That was almost a 10-8 round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin.
He's rolled the dice. He's coming up aces here, but can he seal the deal?
Keep away from him.
And it appears he weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. So much firepower here.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Jab misses. That counter punch caught him clean. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided... Joyce, an Olympic silver medalist. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get... Oh my! That's a game changer! survived that.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Oh, and you saw the balance go. The ice cold has been knocked down. Oh, I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So he beats the count and will continue. What bravery being shown here.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. So much for deep. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
So here we go, the juggernaut back on display. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to close the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. And he scores with the count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter punching. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry? Joyce, an Olympic medalist, coming off that great round. Let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Just misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? A straight right. Can he finish the job? How is he on his feet? This doesn't make sense.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Down to the canvas goes ice cold. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
So it's plan B time after being... They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
And he misses with that jab. Perfect counter shot. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter with the referee really thinking about stopping it. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook just can't find the target. Well done with that counter shot. Throws the jab and doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Catch and shoot. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on. Joyce always swinging for the fences. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That jab doesn't score.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Right hook just missed. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well done with that counter shot. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Caught him clean. Is this the beginning of the end? Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Misses with the jab. Throws the uppercut but misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
The Juggernaut back in a huge fight again. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
How about that time counter shot? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've got to...
Will the referee step in? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nope, that jab not going to score. That jab doesn't find a home. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Can't land the jab there. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Stamina is always an issue. So here we go, the Juggernaut back on display. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
He threw a punch and just got countered. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Misses with that uppercut. That jab misses. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
How about that? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.